my little mushies, welcome back. My name is Summer and I'm so happy to have you here. Remember last video when I said I was gonna get my life together and then 2 weeks went by? I know, I'm so sorry. I went on vacation, I tried to plan videos for the vacation, ended up not liking the videos that I planned, and I just executed my plan poorly. So we're back, and attempt number, what is this, zillion? I don't know. We're here though, and yeah. So something that I have talked about on my channel before is that I'm completely obsessed with the library, and I love going. It brings me peace, and it's just something I really enjoy. I thought it'd be fun to do more library hauls because that is where I like to get a lot of my books from. And if I end up enjoying the book, I normally buy it, you know? Yeah, I want to do library hauls. That's what this is. Library haul number 1. I think I've done library hauls in the past, but this is going to be the official first library haul. It's getting its own video. Does that make sense? I think so. Yeah, so should we like jump into it or what? Let's do it.
Feel me? Yeah, yeah. See my peanut butter jelly snack, pull it ride, busky, painting. That's my sunshine when it's raining. That's my boo, yeah.
Okay. So I've gotten a few books. I got a few, okay? We have a few to talk about. All of them I'm actually quite excited for. So why don't we just get into it and let's just dive. Let's just dive right in. Okay. I am making it a goal for myself to try to read at least one nonfiction book a month. If I could do more, that's great, but nonfictions are sometimes very dense and just fact-driven. It's a nonfiction. I don't know. So they're kind of harder and not as easier to read in one sitting. So it's nice to have one that you can kind of just pick up throughout the month to give yourself breaks in between. The fun reading, I don't want to say that nonfiction isn't fun because I love nonfiction. It's just educational most of the time. So yeah, anyways, that's my plan. We'll see if I stick to it. Who knows? The first book I want to get into though, I'm quite excited for. I love history. Specific time periods I'm more interested in, like the 60s, the 70s. We also really like the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. We like those periods of time. Anyways, I just think they're so culture driven and just a lot happened. So I just really enjoy reading about those. This book specifically though, let's just get into it. I got Dallas 1960, what is this, 3? Yeah, 63. And this is based all about basically when presidents, oh my god, JFK, right? Yes. I was like, what? John F. Kennedy. This is basically a story about what happened, or not a story, but like the facts about what happened in Dallas the year 1963 when John F. Kennedy got assassinated. And I live fairly close to Dallas, so I want to read this book and then go to, because you can go to the spots. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit after I read this book. I feel like I'll find that amazing. Like, I think I'll really enjoy reading, getting to know what happened, understanding what happened, and then going to the actual places where things in this book took place and like experiencing that vibe or whatever. So yeah, we're really excited about this one. Excited about this one, and I can't wait to start it and delve in. Yeah, I actually don't. I know he got assassinated, I know how he got assassinated, and I know like the basics, but I don't know much more than that, so I am excited to learn a little bit more and kind of get into it. Yeah. Anyways, there's that. This one's by, because I'm very bad about telling you who things are by. It's actually written by 2 people. Woo! Oh my god, why do people have the weirdest of last names? Bill Bill Minutiglio and Stephen L. Davis. Sorry if I pronounced your last name incorrect. I can't, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't. That's a weird last name. But I'm excited to read your book, so there's that, okay? Sorry, I know, it's really bad. I should be better at pronouncing people's names, but I can't pronounce anything anyways, so welcome to my life. On to the next. Ooh, okay. So, the other day I was reading, oh my gosh. I was watching the Book Leo. So I was watching her. TikTok told me to read books for, or TikTok told me to read these books for a hot girl summer, and now I'm an insufferable. One of the ones that stood out the most to me, which was Trick Mirror by Julia Tolentino. It's just R.I.P. me and pronunciation. I'm so sorry. Anyways, this is a collection of short stories, basically making you, I think, kind of question things in like everyday life, kind of, not conspiracies, because that's the wrong word, but just like shit that's happening today that you wouldn't think is kind of controlling things. I don't know. But it seems really interesting, and it's short stories. Each one's like short stories. And I'm trying to read more books with short stories in them, because I think that it's an easy like breakthrough to, while you're reading like a full novel, you can pick up one of these if you just have a few minutes to just like read a quick one. Yeah, so this was one of the only ones that kind of stood out to me in her video. So it just happened that I was walking through the library and it caught my eye and I was like, what the heck? So I got it. Yeah. Okay, so that's exciting. Next one. Ooh, I'm very excited about this. If you know anything about me, I love sex icons, like bombshells, sex icons, and just like that kind of glitz and glam lifestyle girls from like the 60s and even those in like the 20s and stuff like that. But I've always had a love for Marilyn Monroe, and as soon as I was walking in the library, this one caught my eye, and it is called Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. And thank you Joyce for having a last name that I could get through. Basically, this is her like novel that is, I think she writes it as if Norma Jean Wallace is telling us her life story. I called her Wallace. It's actually Norma Jean Baker. All right. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be lovely. I have read several books on Marilyn Monroe, and this one I'm most fascinated to read because I think it'll be fun to read. Like, if she can make me feel like Marilyn is telling me her story, I am going to be quite impressed. So yeah, I'm actually predicting this might be a 5-star read, but it could be horrible. Who knows? You know, I've never read anything by her, but I do love Marilyn, and I'm like anticipating the fun of this story and her life. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Oh, Okay, so the next one is another short story, or short story collective or whatever. And it's called The Yearbook by Seth Rogen. And I think we all know who Seth Rogen is, so if you don't, just like Google him. But basically these are just like short stories of events that took place in his life, and the blurb on the back from his mom is really funny because she's like, at first I was worried that Seth was writing a book, because I was like, oh no, what's he gonna say? I was actually scared to even read it, but I'm very happy I did. It's not really a memoir, or it's not really a memoir like I thought it might be. I guess it's more of a bunch of funny true stories. Does that make sense? He talks about doing stand-up when he was a kid. I drove him to all his shows, high school, moving to LA, meeting some famous people, things like that. If I'm being honest, I really wish there wasn't so much drug talk. Why does he need all that? It's like, we get it. And some of the stories, I mean, they're entertaining, but I was just shocked they happened and he never told me. Overall, I think it's more sweet and funny than anything, so I liked it. And I'm glad he wrote it, but I'd be even more glad if he called me more. That's precious. I love that. I'm so excited. I love Seth Rogen. I think he's hilarious. I think this one's gonna be a quick 5-star read too for me. I think it's gonna be fucking just so funny. So, you know, what else can I say? I'm very excited to read this one. I didn't even know he wrote this. Most likely I'm going to read it and buy it. This is probably what I'm gonna buy. And then the last one that I have for you today is one that I'm excited, but I'm also worried about. I think I have heard everyone in the book community talk about this book, talk highly about this book. I think I've only actually heard one person, I don't even remember who it was, say they didn't really like it, but it is Emma by Jane Austen. And basically this is what Clueless, if I'm remembering correctly, got their base, like Clueless is based off of this book. Now, classics, not gonna lie, not normally my thing, so I'm really nervous, but so many people keep talking about this book that I feel like I gotta fucking read it, right? Like I can't not read it. I can't not read it. I have to read it, okay? And I'm like extremely excited because let me tell you something I'm quite obsessed with besides books is listening to other people's drama. I'm a people watcher, I'm an observer, and I'm a listener, so I love a good me standing back and watching this shit unfold, and I think that this is a lot of that. So we will have to see. I totally don't even know anything about this book other than that we're following Emma. Let's see. Clever, rich, and beautiful, Emma Woodhouse sees no need for marriage but loves interfering in the romantic lives of others. Girl. Her matchmaking plans soon unravel, however, with consequences that she never expected. Jane Austen's novel of youthful exuberance and gradual self-knowledge is a brilliant, sparkling comedic masterpiece. Ooh, okay, so it's gonna be funny, and we love a good fun. We love a good fun? We love a good funny. So I'm also pretty excited. I just hope the language in it isn't too, like, what the fuck? Like, what are we talking about right now? Like, I hope I can follow along. Like, am I embarrassing myself by saying that? Probably, but honestly, I have been like curious about this book for quite some time now. I was like thinking, like I was looking, I didn't plan on anything. When I go to the library, sometimes I have like a set plan. These are what I'm going for, this is what I'm looking for. If I don't find it, I'll leave or whatever. Yesterday when I went, I just kind of went to browse and collected some things, and I just happened to think, oh, I wonder if they have Emma, and they sure did. So we're gonna read her. We're gonna read her. I'll let you know. I'm sure I'll talk about it, okay? So watch this be my favorite book of all time. Like, watch me just like lose my shit and be like, it's Emma for me, you know? Like, that could happen. I'm a weird person, so have you met me? Like, come on. But yeah, okay, so that is our book haul, our library book haul for today. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A solid 5 books, all different, all unique, and so yeah, I'm actually really excited to get started on some of these. And I hope they're all good. I hope I don't hate any of them. I'll let you know though. You know I'm opinionated, so I'll tell you. Yeah, so, okay, so there's that. And I guess that's kind of it for now. Thank you for sitting through me. I'm like hyped today, I don't know. It's that chai that I had earlier this morning. Chai got me going, okay? Who knows? Anywho, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe and like if you did like this video. So whether your sun is shining or your moon is glowing, I hope you have a very, very peaceful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!